What'd you do? Change your channel name? I, I, well, you're modded, so you must have been here. But a lot of times people change their channel names. I don't know why they do it because it takes 72 hours when you do a channel name for even for YouTube to even recognize your channel and bump it out. So, well, that's okay. I mean, if you're blue, I must have met. You gotta understand. I talk to a lot of people on here, so can't always remember everybody. So, yeah, no big deal. Yep, I know. I got parts coming for this. I got new hinge. I actually got doors and hinges coming for this. I'm only going to replace one hinge, so got stuff coming for that. I got this done. Um, I've been screwing around with it for I don't know a couple days, trying to figure out the rotation of the axles because I put it forward, it goes reverse. I put it in reverse, it goes forward, and I dummy me. They make instruction booklets for a reason. I had to rebind the controller, and it told me how to reverse the steering, how to reverse the throttle, and I did that, and it's fine now. Apparently, it became unbound. This is a new truck. This is a version 2 here from MN. So this is their newer truck, and actually, I got this one for free because of this. They sent me a truck, and which I got here. I just haven't unboxed it yet. They sent me this truck with to do a review on. But if you look, you can almost see it. One side is lower than the other. The brackets are. And if you look at one side's higher now, if I get it just right, you can see it. This bumper's no good. Well, I messaged them regarding it. I said, well, it's hard to do a review if the bumper is crappy looking. I know a lot of guys will take these bumpers off and don't even put them on them. I said, don't worry about it. I will put an aftermarket bumper on it, which I did. I had one here. And I said, I'll put an aftermarket bumper on it. And I can still do your review, whatever you want. They said, no. So they sent me another truck, the same one, to do a product review on. And so that's still in the box. I'm going to pick a day and I'll do it. But yeah, so they sent me another one. This one here I've updated. You can see the aluminum differential cover and different steering linkages. It's got aluminum, it's all bearing. It's a full bearing kit now. And it's got all bearings, different shocks and stuff. Got Captain Reichert in it from Star Trek as a driver. But yeah, it's so they sent this one to me. But then, like I said, I had issues. I decided to order up different axles, different gear, ring and pinions. It's got bearings, aluminum hub carriers, so it's got all updated axle parts in it now. So different drive shafts too. Then I ordered this one up, JJRC. What they do is they give me a link, and these places do, and I go in there, and they give me an idea what I can use, and I just click on that link and I go in there and I pick out a car, then they send it to me. So this was sent to me. If you notice, it's got the same wheels as this one does. So I changed out, took the military tires off it, and it has a winch, and I got a little jack on the back, and I stuck an extra tire on it. So this one here is a JJRC 41 Willys, but I kind of made it a little modern. Took the military looking tires off it and stuff. So yep, it's got metal dry shafts in it. Underneath there you can see them. So that's a weak spot. Then I did a leaf spring mod on it as well. So, and it does have oil filled shocks too. So yeah, so this one is I've been going through all my trucks. I got too many. Because the weather's so crappy. So I've been going through all my trucks, working on them, getting them figured out. You know, so somebody asked me if I was going to get anything else. At this point, I have too much. The only way I'll get something different is one of these, my suppliers, or I'm affiliated with FMS, who makes this truck, and if one of them sends me a truck to do a review on or something. But other than that, I don't see me buying no more trucks right now. Do a giveaway? You know, I'm pondering that actually, Oz. That's why it's still in the box. But I have to open it up and do it's possible. You know, I don't have a need for it, so it's entirely possible that I could do a giveaway with it. I just got to think of how to do it to be fair. You know, I know usually when I used to do giveaways away, I would do a live stream. And I usually call it random comment generator, and I would post a video on a review I did, and whoever commented on the video, I actually would pick 3 videos, and whoever commented on them and did the most comments, I would do this random comment generator, and it would pick out of those 3 videos. I put the 3 in there. It would pick one of the 3, and it would pick the most commented person that did the most comments, and it would bring up their name as a winner. And that's how I used to do it. So, but I'm not giving these away. No, it would be most likely the copy of that one. So, yep. I just got to figure out. I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit because I've got to stretch it out a little bit because of my getting content out. So it's here. It's in a box. It's nice and safe. So I don't know. It's possible, but the trouble is to do the problem I'm having, if I was to do a giveaway, it would have to be a live stream. And quite honestly, if I do a live stream on my computer to do the giveaway, I don't get the people come in to make it fair. You know, I may get one person. Oh, you're the one person, you win. You know, that's not the right way to do it. So I don't know. I got to figure it out. You know, I may just do a live stream like this and say, hey, where are you from, and you know, what your state and all that, because I have an email that people contact me, and you know, and I don't know. I got to figure it out. It's not as simple as you think. Put it that way. Giveaways are not as simple as you think. You know, you have to. It has to be done fairly. You know, it has to be done. Fairly. I have to do it. Unfortunately, if I do giveaways, I can't do them to send it to other countries. That's a big no-no. So it would take out, you know, biggest chunk of my subscribers would lose out because I couldn't send the truck out. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I got to really think really hard on it and ponder the thought. You know. But yeah. Oh, I ordered up a ESC, another hobby wing for my Willys Jeep. Well, no, 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 no. You're not. It's you're not. You know. I've done giveaways in the past. I gave away drones, and I shipped one to New Jersey, and I shipped one to Florida. And the other issue is the cost. Uh, for me to ship a drone to Florida, it cost me almost $50. For me to ship a drone to New Jersey, it cost me $45 because they have LiPo batteries in them. So I really got to figure it out. My other choice is if I get with Norm at the campground, he does an RC event over there this year, and maybe has some competitions, and we got areas we can do for rock crawling and stuff. Um, I could do it as a donate it as a prize, you know. So I got to figure it out. It's really complicated doing giveaways. You see people or hear people, well, do a giveaway, and I'm going to do a giveaway and all that. But trouble is, you got to be fair with it, you know. So, but yeah. So I got all these trucks are working. That's working. The little silver one's working. I got that figured out. That's working. This working. That one's working. That one's done. That's works. That works. And that one's done. So, and the one in the closet's done, and one in the back room is done. So I have all of my trucks are set for the year. Now I'm waiting for the weather to break because um, I got about 5 videos I'm going to do, and it's going to all be side by side UTV quad related stuff content. Unfortunately, because that's what my channel's known for. I'm going to do a service on a Polaris Ranger 570, which is mine. We're going to check the valve clearance. We're going to change oil and filter. We're going to check the differentials. I'm going to pull the brake pads off it. I got new brake pads sitting here for it. I'm going to install new brake pads on it. Then I got a Sportsman here 500 sitting here. I'm going to do the oil change on it, check the air cleaner on it, and just clean it up because I'm actually, it's a good friend of mine. He's letting me use it for plowing snow. So I'm going to do a video on that. There is a video on that machine on this site. So I got to do that. And so I'm getting really busy. And plus I got to work on my truck, clean it up. I got to dig the trailer out, bring it over here and hose it off and pressure wash it because I want to seal up the deck of it this year. I got to clean up my wife's car from the winter use. So it's going to be, as soon as the weather breaks, I'm going to be busy, busy, busy. So, hi, Rick. How you doing there, buddy? All of my trucks are done running, working. They're not running, but you know what I mean. This one here, I did the shocks on it. I actually did a live stream yesterday, and I went and pulled all the shocks off it, and did all the shocks. I checked the differential grease. I did the Willys Jeep. I'm changing out the only thing on the Willys, the 6 scale one that's sitting back there. I'm gonna put a Hobby Wing ESC in it. I ordered one today. I ordered the adapter plugs so I don't have to solder ends, change ends out on it. That'll be here, I think, next week. So I'm putting a Hobby Wing in that. So basically all my trucks will have Hobby Wing ESCs in them. Rain all day. We don't have that here. There. We got snow. It's spitting snow. Yeah, so, well, I got this, this programmer right here for it, for the brushed ESCs. That's what I ordered. I ordered a 1080p. That's the one I run in this truck. You can see it right there. And So it's programmable. There's a black plug in the back. You can kind of see it sticking up. Well, you plug this in and program it. Well, I'm going to put the same one in that Willys Jeep, um, and it's even tapped out. I have cooling fans, but you know I haven't had a need where I had to put a cooling fan on none of these trucks I run these on. I ran it for 4 or 5 miles, and you open the hood and touch that, and it's as cool as a cucumber. So I ordered this another one just like it. Then when I ordered those adapters, see how I got this big old thing here made up. I'll take this off, and I'm going to put a different adapter on it, and then it'll be it won't look so freaking gaudy. So I ordered a different adapter for it, and then that way too, when it gets here, I can program that Willys Jeep for crawling, like I did this truck, because I put a certain amount of drag brake in them and all that. So if you're coasting it down a hill, it doesn't lock up and come to a sudden stop and stuff like that. You still have brake, but you have a little bit of drag brake when you're slowing down with it. So I'm going to. That's why I decided to get the Hobbywing. I already got the programmer. I tell you what, this thing's paid for itself. I got 4 trucks now that have that ESC in there, and I use this a lot. I actually turned the BEC voltage up on this one just a day or so ago because of the fact that it has all the lights and all electronics that are in it. So I actually turned it up, and the servo should be able to handle it with no trouble. So, yep. So I turned the BEC voltage up on this, and FMS, who I'm affiliate with, they are sending me these 2 back doors, and all I need is a flipping hinge. You can't buy the hinges separately, so I contacted them, and so they're going to send me these 2 back doors just so I can change out one hinge. I got to change that hinge out right there. So they're sending me that. Then, yeah. So, like I said, this one's already other than that one hinge, and that'll be 4 screws, and that's all done. So, all right, Oz. Yeah. So this will have all of my big trucks. I know that one has ESC in it, and I turned the voltage up on that one. So all of my trucks will have Hobbywing ESCs. That way I can actually program them. And those of you listening in don't know, if you buy the electronic speed control, the Hobbywing, you order this, what they call a programming card, and you plug this into it, and you can program the parameters of it. You know, how much drag brake, how fast you want to take off. Do you want to go have 100% full throttle when you first take off? In other words, exponential, they call that. Oh, and you can program the voltage to the servo. You can go 6 volt, 7.4, or 8 point something. Well, I'm running 7.4 volt battery, so you only really got two parameters that you can go to. You could that one there, I could turn the servo up, but that one works fine the way it is. That's got a $80 or $90 servo in it already. So, but yeah, so this thing's pretty cool. So you can program your speed controller and all that. I'm not going to sit show nobody how to do it, because you go on YouTube. There's videos that shows how this works, and it works really well. So yeah. So if you got a Hobbywing ESC, especially for a brush motor, you can get these if you have the Hobbywing brushless setup, which is $160. Then you got to buy this controller. You can program that one as well, with one of these cards. But this card, somebody on the internet has done it with this card, but I don't know. There's a little trick to it, and I ain't gonna mess with it. But I can't see spending that much for a brushless motor than having to buy a programmer and putting it in a truck when I have so many of them. You know, use yeah, it was $41 from Amazon right now for the 1080p. and it was $7 for the adapters to plug in. So, for the money, 41 bucks. Somebody wants a really good speed controller, then this programming card's like, I don't know, 20, 25, 26 bucks, something like that. So, you know, most of my trucks run brush motors in them. I don't do competitions. I don't race them. They're just trail trucks. So if a motor goes bad, I got six of them, six brush motors sitting out in the garage that I can change them out. Originally, I was going to pull this apart and put a 21 turn in it, but I decided to leave the 35 in it because this has a planetary gearbox, and I really don't want to get into that stuff unless I have to. So, yeah, it also has real car mode. The V2, that's what I ordered. That's what I use, and you can do it like real car mode, like you run the truck up. You like your car, you run up, you coast a little bit, then you put the brake on, then you go. Well, you can do that with the 1080 version 2 as well. But I just plug it in, use it, and do it in crawler mode because I'm not on a road course. I'm running trails with these things and sand and everything else. So, yeah. So that's why I kind of like them. And I can't remember. There's an Asian guy. I don't want to be racist or anything like that. I'm not trying to think. He's from California anyway. He does RC reviews, and he uses Hobbywing. He takes Hobbywings out of his trucks and pulls them right out and puts Hobbywings in them. So I saw that, and he said you can't beat them, and I put them in here. This has got one. Before this, I used this one with a stock one in it. If you go down a hill on the coast and you take your foot off the trigger, it would like you slamming the brakes on. Now, if it goes down the hill, you take your foot off the trigger, and it just kind of slows down and just keeps right on going down there. And I like that idea of it. So I put that speed control in everything for that reason. It's more, to me, it's more realistic, So, yep. Yeah, so this one here is all done. Shocks have been going through. The differentials are done. Double checked, and all my wheel nuts are tight and set. Went through it. Other than taking a few minutes and changing out a hinge, it's all done. That'll be here 3 or 4 days. The parts for this truck too, I was wrong. I was telling people from China. FMS, if you need parts for these, you go to the website. They come from Tallahassee, Florida. So if you need just their shipping costs are stupid. If you got to pay to ship, but luckily they're sending it from free. But they're in Tallahassee, Florida, and it's 3 to 4 days to get anything you need on here. If you need a hood, you need doors, if you need different wheels and tires, you can order them. Anything for this truck, you have it in 3 to 4 days. Yeah, well, I noticed it with this one, Oz. This truck here, and I was the only one that noticed that there's people that bought this truck, and when you go down say I don't know, 8% grade, say, and you go down the hill with it and run it, and you would go down the hill and you want to slow it down, so you take your foot off the trigger and it would just all of a sudden just stop. And I was afraid the issue with that is that's going to put wear and tear on your ring and pinion gears, or you could even break a drive shaft the way it was working. So I took and put a Hobbywing in here for that reason. If your truck's not doing it, don't worry about it. But I noticed that even with the Blazer even works better with it in there now. It's more realistic. So that's why I'm putting one in the Willys back there. This is the only one that doesn't have a Hobbywing in it yet, and I don't know. That one there works fine in that truck for some reason. So, but for the money, it was they're $39 Amazon right now for the 1080 version 2. Then I ordered that, and the adapters were $7. So it's $42 because I get bonus rewards things from Amazon. So it was like $42 for everything. So yeah, well, that's what this was. That was 100%. But it's such a big truck, and when you run it, I didn't like that. I wanted. I think my drag brake is set at 25% in it right now. So, and to me, it's perfect the way it is. It still has full braking if you need to, but it works good in this truck. It'll slow it down going down the hill, makes it controllable and everything else. So yeah. So all of my trucks, even the one in the closet, believe it or not, my Tamiya, I think Oz likes that one. Um, Even that one's all set. Matter of fact, the ESC in that one in the Tamiya truck is the one that was in this truck. I have in that truck. And it might be application because that truck there it works fine in. But this truck here, to me, maybe it's because it's a big truck. This is a bigger truck. Maybe it's because of that it didn't work well for me. But in the Tamiya truck, it seemed to work fine. So I put it in there. I actually got about, I don't know, 10 or 12 electronic speed controls here right now. And I got two brushless motor setups for sure. And brush motors, I got about a half a dozen. I got a big old one that's designed to run 12 volts sitting out in the garage. It's a big brush motor. So, yep. But, yep. I just wanted to pop on here for a few. I was talking on an earlier live stream of using my computer to do a live stream around 4 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. It's like, I don't know. I want to get down to 2 a day, and I just thought I'd pop on here. So I'm playing out, I'm checking the algorithms that they call for your channels. They tell me, I look at it and it says, this is the best time when you have the most people that would watch your videos or watch whatever. And then you try to do that, you set it up and do that. So that's what I'm doing. It's just, doing playing with the algorithm and trying to figure it out. So I know if I do one after another, it really screws with it. So I'm not doing that now. So, but yeah. Alrighty, guys, it's been 30 minutes already, and we're going to back on out of here for now. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time. And God bless from Trail Rider and my family. Bye-bye for now. Thanks, Oz and Rick, for coming in. I appreciate you guys. And if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see you later.